Hey, what's up guys, it's CROWNS, and today we're back at it again with the 3 crown machine. This giant 3 musketeer deck is raging. It is so OP for 3 crowns, and it has a lot of bait. So if your opponent just makes one misplay, you can easily punish them extremely hard. Try out this deck for ladder pushing or for 12 win grand challenges, and I swear you guys will not be disappointed. Let me know how it ends up working for you down below in the comments section. We have a really nice starting hand. This is what I want to see. I want to end up seeing a collector, and I want to have Goblin Gang in my hand. So right after I drop my collector, I will have Goblin Gang to defend it against any type of miner. So I really like this. I love having this type of starting hand. See what's up. And we see Knight and we see Musketeer. I don't know what this is. This is really weird. You don't see decks like this quite often. So I'm going to go drop my 3 Musketeers. Hopefully we can wreck that Knight. If he has Fireball, we might get screwed. But he's not going to be able to hit all 3 Musketeers and the Collector. So we'll see what he decides to do. He decides to only hit a few of the Muskies. So Goblin Gang was misplaced a little bit. He's going to get some hits. It's still fine though, guys. We're still chilling. We're still vibing. Just an interesting play for him at the start of the game, guys. Like, Knight, Muskie, yikes. So I'm going to go start my Giant in the back, see what he does. And end up going in for a Minion Horde or Bats or whatever I want to do here. I want to pressure opposite lane because he's going to drop something in the lane of the Giant for sure. Yeah, there we go. Bats and go in for the Battle Ram. And Ice Spirit, so that's well played. But he misses some of them and then he has to zap. Holy crap, guys. Gotta love that type of push. Now I can go for the 3 Musketeers. The 3 Muskies should end up wrecking the Knight before the Musketeers get in range. And then we should be able to kill his 1 Muskie. And then he still has to deal with the left-hand side. I don't think he has Ice Spirit back, and he doesn't. Okay, he got back to it. That's well played, I guess. But he's only going to have Zap, right? And he's not going to have Ice Spirit in cycle, so we can defend safely with the Goblin Gang here. He's going to zap it, but he doesn't have Ice Spirit, so there's no way of cleaning up the stab goblins. So there we go. Goodbye. Good night, Hog Rider. So I can start another Giant in the back here whenever I want to. And then, actually, he just used a Zap. I don't really want to go in for Minion Horde because we know he's Fireball still in cycle. Well, now he doesn't. So here we go. We're going to go in for the Minion Horde and we're going to go for Battle Ram, see what's up. He's going to go in for Goblins. It's not even worth zapping. It's just not play. Okay, so he ends up having NATO with this as well. This is a difficult matchup now. A little bit harder than I was expecting, actually. He used his Zap, so if he goes in for a Hog, I'll just go in for Bats. Otherwise, I want to go for 3 Musketeers and split them. So 3M here. So one of the Muskies will be able to hit everything, please. Nice. Unfortunately, they went in front of the Giant, so that sucks. That really sucks. One of them's still behind, though. It's okay. I can go in for a risky Horde in the middle. And we'll see if we can get some value. He's going to go NATO, but I think the Giant is just going to be too much. And when we take 1 tower, it just snowballs up from there. The comebacks that you can have with this deck are just pretty much unreal. I didn't play it so well. Honestly, I didn't play this game very well, but I think I still got in the bag. I'm going to go for Goblin Gang here. I'm still going to support that Musketeer, make him zap. And as a result, I think we got the game in the bag, going in for a Battle Ram. He's just having very sporadic movements with his units, and he just wasn't able to make a proper defense. GG, well played and peace out, Girl Scout. The NATO, Fireball, Ice Spirit, Zap, but still was not able to come away with the victory. This deck is OP that we're playing. It really just doesn't have hard counters if you get up enough Elixir. Got a game. This dude is saucing out the Giant thumbs. Wouldn't be saucing out a good luck here. I'm going to go in for Elixir Collector as our starting play. I have Goblin Gang, so I do not fear any type of miner, any type of aggression. So he's going to go for a Dark Goblin in the back. That's pretty good for us to see that. I'm going to go for a shallower Goblin Gang in case he ends up having a Barbarian Barrel. I don't want that to extend upon our Goblin Gang, so going to end up zapping. Easy zap. Let's go. Yep, there's the Barbarian Barrel. I need to cycle 1 more card, so let's cycle the Bats anyway. Just make sure he doesn't get a hit. I had to cycle another card to the Collector, so just be mindful of that. Cycling cards when you have chance, obviously. I don't want to cycle Bats and just get 0 hits anyway. Better to do that. I'm going to eat that and go for Elixir Collector in the back. Doesn't look like he has any way of punishing. Lightning is actually pretty good for us. I wanted to cycle Dark Goblin, so I'm able to go for Battle and then Minion Horde. We'll see if he does it. Otherwise, I'm pretty comfortable starting the Giant in the back. I'm cycling the Giant in the back right now because, guess what? He doesn't actually have too much Elixir on us. Actually, he's down a lot, so this is good. These are nice things. I end up going in for 3 Muskies. Split 2 of them with the Giant. And he's going to P.E.K.K.A that, but now the P.E.K.K.A is going to probably end up dying here. We'll see. You know, he's probably going to go Barbarian Barrel, so I want to wait. A little bit of time. Okay, that's good. Now I can go for the Goblin Gang here. That's really good that he ended up Barbarian Barrel on the left. Now I think that the Muskies are going to survive a little bit longer. End up killing the dilapidated Electric Dragon. Don't have to deal with those bats because they don't get a single hit on our tower, and then I can go for another Collector here. Also, he doesn't have Zap, so there's no way of him dealing with bats. He goes in for a Battle Ram. Goblin Gang, okay. So that means I want to go in for a Zap first. The reason I went for a Zap first is that I don't want any of the bats to end up dying. If any of the bats end up dying, then I'm kind of screwed. I want the Spear Goblins to die to it. I'm going to eat that. It's okay. Giant first. Cycle my Giant first, but it takes a little bit longer time. He used his Dark Goblin, so now I think he just loses the tower on the right. There's not too much you can do in this situation, I don't think. I think you done goofed AA Ron. I think you done goofed AA Ron. I'm going to go 3 Muskies in the middle, and I think we crucify his P.E.K.K.A. And I think I'm able to go in for another Giant on the left-hand side. Or maybe 3. Do we go for 3? Do we do it, guys? Do we go crazy out here? I think we're crazy. I think we're wild, sirs. End up going for bats here. And all I need to do is go in for Minion Horde when he mounts any type of aggression. I can go for bats. Yeah, I can go Battle Ram with the bats. Yeah, I think we played near perfect in this game. Very happy to walk away with this W. Saw that he made a huge misplay, like when the Dark Goblin on offense, and then we just took advantage of it. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. It was a pleasure playing against you, man. I think he played pretty well besides that Dark Goblin play, too. I just think we saw one misplay, we took advantage of it, and we wrote it out for the rest of the game. Alright, so this guy's going to go in for Tombstone. We're going to go for Battle Ram. We should be able to bypass that. I think it's a little bit shallow, so let's see if we can make something happen. Baiting out a Mega Minion is really nice. So this is looking like it's probably going to be a Lava Loon deck. Let's see. Lava Loon with Lightning, or is it going to be Golem? I don't know, guys. He did just use his Lightning, though, so that is a good thing for us. I know that the Mega Minion will get a few swipes, but I feel pretty comfortable here. I feel very comfortable augmenting a push with 3 Musketeers and just splitting them because we are going to be up Elixir. He's not going to end up having Mega Minion in cycle. He's not going to have Tombstone in cycle to pull anything. And yeah, this is good. I'm going to end up going for a Giant in the lane of the 2 Musketeers. And then I feel like I will be able to defend the other side with just bats or something. Because I think that he's going to end up having to spend all of his Elixir on defense unless he just goes crazy and tries to go like all in here. We'll see. The 1 Muskie didn't even cross the river, so that's really good for me. The 2 Muskies on the left-hand side are still alive, and I think we're in a prime position to take this W. I'm going to go in for bats here, and then I also want to go in for a Battle Ram, just to apply aggression in dual sides. And guys, that's what I'm talking about. This deck really just throttles when you make the concession of, hey, I'm going to eat some tower damage. I'm going to eat a few Mega Minion hits. And then I have this counter push, and I pretty much just 3-crown. Guys, I wouldn't be surprised if I straight up 3-crown right here, right now. GG, well played and peace out, Girl Scout. This is a 3-crown machine. This deck is unreal, guys. Holy crap. Later in a GC against a Legendary League player, and we 3-crown him in like 1 minute or something? That's insane. Alright, we're going to be saucing out a good luck against Rage. We're going to see what's up here. I'm going to end up splitting bats in the back because I just don't know what to cycle here. There's nothing I could really do. I'm not going to cycle a Giant in the back and then just get straight into the face of P.E.K.K.A. Also, I just don't want to get rushed off his lane when I didn't have adequate defenses if I dropped a Giant. So here we go. We end up seeing Lumberjack, we see Minions, and we also end up seeing a Log. That's a lot of Elixir. I'm going to split 2 Musketeers to have an appropriate defense against the Lumberjack. And then we should have some type of counter push. He's going to go in for a Poison. Unfortunately, my Collector is very far out of cycle. I want to go in for a Goblin Gang in front of the 1 Musketeer because we already saw his Log. His Log is far out of cycle. He's going to have Poison, Log, NATO, and Lumberjack and Minions. This is definitely going to be a Golem deck. If this makes sense, it's going to be a Golem deck. We'll see, though. We know his Poison's pretty far out of cycle. And I just want to go for Collector because Golem decks can't really punish you off the gate. Like, there's no chance in hell of him actually going in for Golem at the river. If he does, it's such a bad play that it would be laughable, honestly. So, that's a safe play, going in for the Collector when, you know, you're at 6 Elixir, when you know they have a Golem deck. It's okay to do that. So, we see him going for a Golem in the back. As I thought, I'm just going to be rushing opposite lane here. We're going to see what he does. He's going to go in for a Lumberjack, so I'm going to go in for bats here. He doesn't have Zap or anything. Oh, he has Electro. Okay. That's really weird. That's really, really weird. And I end up going in for a Minion Horde on that. I'm going to go in for Battle Ram. I kind of want to just do some type of tower trade here. There's not really a great situation, so I want a tower trade and just drop 3 Musketeers in the back, make sure I don't get 3-crowned, and then kind of push off that. So here we go. We're going to end up dropping 3 Musketeers right here. He ends up dropping a Log. Log isn't too scary. If he poisons, he's not able to hit the towers. So, yeah, that's just a bad poison. There really wasn't too much he could do in that situation. So now I go for another free Collector. And we'll see what he does. He ends up going for Electro Wizard. So he's really just falling into our plan, boys. He's falling right into our trap. I'm going to go for Goblin Gang right on top. I can end up going for a Giant there. I could have, honestly. I don't think it's worth, though. Alright, now he's going to end up going in for minions, so this is good. He doesn't end up having Electro Wizard in cycle. He doesn't have minions in cycle, so how's he going to defend this? He doesn't have poison either. He's going to end up going in for now poison, maybe? We'll see. This is definitely pretty good for me. This is definitely pretty good. Can I end up going for 3 Musketeers in the middle? Because guess what? Giant's tanking everything up. So 3M in the middle. He goes in for a log. The baby dragon's dead. And we still get some shots, I believe. You know what? He just uses log. Let's go in for a battle ram. We're up so much elixir because I went in for that collector. And I'm just riding that. We're just riding the wave to the victory, boys. So we went in for another Electro Wizard. I can just go in for a minion horde here. And I don't think he's able to defend this, unfortunately for him. This is a situation that I think the Giant just ends up taking out the tower. He goes in for a log, but the Giant is reigning supreme. And we're just going to get so much damage. I'm going to go for 3 Musketeers in the middle because we're just up so much. And he's doing constantly inefficient defenses. And I knew I could get away with it in that situation. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. We just steamrolled him because he just didn't have answers, apparently. So he's saucing out a good luck. I'm going to go for bats in the back. And I am back to my Elixir Collector. So he's going to go for Princess. Might have Rocket. Might be running a bait deck. Elixir Collector in the middle. See what's good. What does this man got in store for us? He's probably... Oh, he doesn't have Rocket in cycle. Yeah, buddy. Let's go, boys. I'm going to let that lock. And then I want to end up going for 3 Muskies. I don't even care if I eat a little bit of damage. The counter push potential is real. Oh, he goes in for a log and he doesn't hit anything, really. That's brutal, man. Alright, we're going to wait a little. And then I want to end up going in for a Giant. Goblin Gang here since he just uses log. So he has Princess. I want that Princess to die and I want to go in for like a Bataram minion horde push. Something like that. We'll see. We'll see what's good. We'll see what's in the cards for us, boys. I actually have to end up going for a Bataram to kite or to tank because I can't allow him to get that Ice Spirit on our tower. Can't allow the bats to get hit. So I need to get that Bataram on the field. I think the Bataram actually end up killing everything. Yo, the Bataram on offense against the Dark Goblin. OP. I'm going to zap that. Giving us the tongue. Alright, dude. What you got in store for us? Going for a barrel? Going for a rocket? Prince, okay. You're Princess or something soon, right? I go for a Giant here. I can Goblin Gang. Oh, you thought Goblin Gang in the middle? I don't know why you would think that. I'm not stupid. At least I think I'm not stupid. Oh, I said every stupid person ever. Alright. I'm going to end up going in for Bataram in the back again. And I want to go for 3M up high. I want to see if we can end up crucifying that Princess, please. Bats here. Got a very juicy log off on us. I need to get a shot off on that Princess, so I'm going to zap. Please give me a hit. Please give me a hit. Let's go. Retarget. OP. OP tactics. This is good. Now I can Goblin Gang that, and then I can go in for a Minion Horde. Can I Minion Horde that? Maybe I'm better not doing that. Maybe I'm better off not doing that. We'll see. Maybe I'm better off doing this and then going for a Minion Horde. See if that retargets. I hope the Princess ends up not getting a single hit. It doesn't look like it does. He's going to go for a Goblin Barrel soon, so I want to go for 3M. Crucify the Goblin Barrel. Get some nice counter push potential. Obviously, this is a really hard matchup. I don't know if I can win this. He's playing really well, too. He just has so many answers to us. Alright, we got back to the Goblin Gang. Princess should not be super close to that Prince. Let's see. I need to zap this straight up. And then Goblin Gang on defense. Whew, that Goblin Gang, though. I need to eat some damage here. I know it's unconventional, but we gotta do it, boys. And I end up going in for another set of 3M. I'm gonna go in for the Bataram here. I want a Bataram opposite, honestly. It's okay, though. I don't have enough elixir. And the Princess is right behind. So he's playing this so well. Honestly, this guy's playing unreal. He has a hard counter. He's playing really, really well. So this kind of sucks. This feels real bad, man. The bats here. Don't know if I can make anything happen. I think I just lost. I think he just rockets me out. So I'm going to go for Goblin Gang. Yeah. GG and well played. Very hard matchup. There wasn't too much I could do in that situation. And he played pretty well. I think I made some really good predictions. It just didn't matter. Just bad matchup. What is up, AML? We're going to be sussing out a good luck here. We're going to be seeing what he's running. Oh, he's going to give us the Princess Love. And then he goes in for a... You know, he just goes in for a Bayonet at the river. So, I don't know if he's loving me. I think he's a little bit aggressive. I think he tried to use that moat to distract us. And then he ends up going for a P.E.K.K.A. So, I don't really feel too adventurous with the Minion Horde yet. I want to wait and see. I don't want to go drop the Minion Horde right into an Electro Wizard. So, I'm going to drop it a little bit further back. He might poison it. We'll see what he has. He's actually going to end up going in. And he's going to have an Electro Dragon. He's also going to have Bats. So I feel very uncomfortable in this situation. I actually have to go for a Pencil to Pull. Also going to go zap that. And then I'm going to go in for Bats right on top of the Electro Dragon to mitigate damage. I think he still gets a ton on us, guys. But I did get some Penciltration in the opposite lane. I'm going to go for a Goblin Gang here. So then the Bandit walks towards us. And the Electro Dragon does not hit a single one of us. That's really awesome that he didn't even go for a pre-Barbarian Barrel or a Log or anything. So we ended up defending against that Bandit very well. Awkward deck, though. I mean, I don't really like playing against P.E.K.K.A. when I have Giant, man. They get a lot of damage, though, early on because that Pencil Pull. OP tactics, guys. So I don't think he has Miner. He's going to have Dark Goblin. He's going to have some type of bridge spam with the Bandit. So I feel comfortable going in for that in the back. And we bait out the Lightning. That's really good for the 3 Musketeers. Don't think he's going to end up having Poison. Yeah, you know, his Dark Goblin's out of cycle. Guys, do we go in? Do we go crazy here? Do we go hard in the paint? I think we do. Does not have Poison, and he just uses Dark Goblin, so we'll see what he has to defend this. He's going to drop a P.E.K.K.A., but the P.E.K.K.A. should get just wrecked. I don't know how the P.E.K.K.A. survives this. Doesn't have Dark Goblin to aid his endeavors in the back, so I'm going to go zap those minions, or those bats rather, and the minions are reigning supreme on the tower. Goes in for a Barbarian Barrel against minions. That does not shoot up my man. And we end up taking tower simply because I identified, hey, he does not end up having Dark Goblin in cycle. I can take advantage of that, and I punished him. That's how this deck is played. It's a pretty low skill cap deck, but it can also punish your opponent really, really hard if you're able to decipher that your opponent doesn't have a specific card in their hand. I know that he has Dark Goblin, so this is probably not going to be the best endeavor for us, but I'm going to end up having to drop the Minion Horde. I think that we might be able to defend against this. We'll see. Maybe I should have dropped Battle Ram in front, because I will have to zap that. Yeah, I should have dropped Battle Ram in front. It would have kept a few minions alive, at least. So I'm going to end up dropping the 3 Musketeers. It looks like he's not going to have enough Elixir for Lightning for a little bit. Wow, he actually did. Wasn't expecting that, guys. I thought he wouldn't have it for a fat minute, but at least we were able to kill the Electro Dragon, so the Electro Dragon plus Lightning is actually not the best trade for him, if I'm being honest here. I'm going to drop the Battle Ram ahead because he won't be able to kill those. I'm also going to end up going in for a Giant in front because I really can't allow him to break through. I can't let any Barbarians on us. He's most likely going to drop a P.E.K.K.A., so I want to go for the preemptive 3 Musketeers, and I want to slaughter the P.E.K.K.A. with 2 of them at least. And we'll see what he does here, but I think the P.E.K.K.A. is just going to straight up die, and then the 1 Musketeer on the right he still has to defend against. I'm going to go for a Zap. I should have zapped a little bit earlier, but it's still okay. I'm going to end up going for Bats. The Bandit should end up dying, and then I really want to end up going in for a Battle Ram right after here. And then I want to go in for a Goblin Gang because he just ended up using his Barbarian Barrel. I think the pencil might break through, guys. It is so dang close. Oh my gosh, it was almost there. It was so close yet so far away, guys. All we got to do is get through one push right here, right now. I believe in miracles. I believe we can do it. Honestly, all I have to do is go for a Minion Horde and then a Giant, and I don't see any way of him actually being able to kill this. I know that his Electro Dragon will not be able to stop us in our tracks. All I gotta do is make something happen here. Is he gonna drop Bats on the left? He has to, right? You can't just let that Musketeer go hard in the paint on you, brother. I guess he is. So this guy's a little bit more savage than I expected. So I'm gonna end up going in for a Goblin Gang a little bit shallower, a little bit closer to my tower. Even if he breaks through, it doesn't really matter because guess what? I can't allow him to get any type of damage on my tower. Can't allow that Barbarian Barrel to break through. If the Barbarian Barrel breaks through, then I lose the game. Can't let that Barbarian Barrel break through and kill our Goblin Gang. So here we go. We're making a push in the left-hand lane. He just ended up using his Electro Dragon. He ended up using the Goblin Barrel, or the Barbarian Barrel. So I think I can augment a pretty steady push on the left-hand side, and we're going to go in for a Zap. Doesn't even matter. The Giant takes a final swing on the right-hand side and delivers the Present of Doom. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Holy crap. Very close game, and that was an uncomfortable circumstance for me, man.